Sourcing or selling, I think they are equally important.
Wrong. Sourcing, the starting point, is in no way even in the same league as selling, which never ends.
No, Jerry, you're wrong. If you don't have anything to sell, well, then you don't have anything to sell.
Sourcers seem to think, once a name is on the desk, the job is over. Honey, as in money honey, that's when the work begins.
That's when the work begins. It continues, Jerry, it continues. Don't be silly, honey.
A source name is what I would consider raw material that then goes into my placement machine. Sorry, but it's just a small part.
I'll give you 1 inch. An internet source name, one that anyone with a computer can find as raw material. Very raw.
It matters not where the name came from. Before a presentation has been made, the work has not begun. Don't push me today.
It absolutely matters where a name comes from. Depending on where it comes from, much is decided.
Until a name has been qualified, as in their experience, interest, and their availability, it is worth no more, and no less than any other.
That's what phone sourcing brings. Qualified, experienced people. It's up to the recruiter to generate interest. Many are available for the right opportunity.
Then you should stop calling it sourcing, honey. It's more like partial recruiting. And shake the stigma.
I know phone sourcing value is greater than internet sourcing, and shake the stigma. You may have something there.
Is it that you feel throwing a piece of meat up on the counter is the same as serving beef Wellington?
A phone sourced name is not a piece of meat. But if you want cooking, I suggest it be regarded as US prime.
You have agreed then, a name is simply one of the ingredients, not remotely close to the end product. Case closed, Maureen.
I agree that a name is a part of the process, and without a name nothing gets sold. Both activities are important.
You are maintaining that sourcing is equal to sales, no way whatsoever. Knock it off, Maureen.
I'm maintaining that nothing gets sold without a product on the shelf. He or she who puts it there is of equal value to he or she who sells it.
A placement can be made by a sourcer who has no special sales technique. Cannot be made by a great salesman who can't source. The animal has spoken. Animal, again, that is wrong. Just how is this placement made by someone who doesn't sell? Bush League comments, and just how does this good fit end up being hired without someone asking him if he wants to check it out?
Again. Wrong? Hey, use some diplomacy. Ha ha ha. Hey animal, are you seeing this? You were wrong, dead wrong when you say sales is more important than sourcing, and that is the issue here.
Any recruiter who thinks their job is done once they somehow have somebody's name is not a recruiter.
Who said that? Who said that the job is done once a name is procured? You are twisting things. Nobody in this conversation has said that.
Listen here, Mo said sourcing is equal to sales or some such nonsense. That is certifiably absurd. Keep it in context, please. The value of one name is somewhere around $1, maybe, but the value of taking that name and moving it through the entire sales cycle is equal up to 100,000 or more.
Jerry Albright, explain to us how names are of no value when without a name nobody gets placed in that sales cycle. Remember, you are talking to us now. I'm not the only one who says sourcing is of equal value to sales. Not by a far shot. If it ain't on the shelf, it don't get sold.
Sourcing is not putting it on the shelf, it is simply info gathering. Get over yourself already. I'm done for a bit. Clients need me more than they need a few names and numbers. Enjoy the afternoon.